Hello. Hey, T. Riley. I see that you're here at least. That's all that matters, right? I've been reading the comments and not surprising, there's lots of negative comments. A bunch of people saying that they're going to report me or that they have reported me to TBI or to other agencies, which is really, really crazy that you guys, I'm not doing anything different than any other YouTuber who hears information and they post it. It's hearsay. On my end, it's hearsay. And the person that I got the info on, it's hearsay, or it's not work, that she does not work with CPS. I don't even know the person personally. Okay. And then in the same comment, a lot of these people are saying it's fake info, but yet they're reporting me to law enforcement and stuff, and that I'm going to get arrested and charged with. Hi, TJ, Leonie from Australia. My daughter, oh my God, all she talks about is wanting to live in Australia and how she's going to live there someday. Hey, Ladybug. But you know what? It did get to me for a second, and I thought, maybe I should delete it. But I was thinking about it. I truly was. And then I re-listened to it because they were saying things like, "Oh, the boys are going to see this someday," and so that was what I was mainly concerned about. And I listened to it, and I thought, what was said as far as what I released or what I said, that is really, it wasn't really anything that would. It wasn't anything that extreme. The worst thing of everything released was, or that I said, that I heard, is that there is a sexual relationship, or there was a sexual relationship between Candace and Hunter. Don't you think the boys already know that they've been abused? I don't know what they'll charge me with, what they think that they're going to get me for. Oh, really, Ladybug? I haven't seen my channel anywhere. Exactly, Salsa. I mean, I don't know. I did rewatch it, and then after I watched it, it calmed me down a lot because I was like, I didn't say anything, like, and I even read through like everything again, and it was just like, what is it that was so bad that these people are just freaking out about? They act like they're concerned by some type of there's some leak or something in CPS. This person is not attached directly to the case. They are not on the case, okay? Or they are not. But that's all I'm gonna ever again mention this person. From here on out, I will just talk about. I don't even know how much I'm going to talk about the information anymore. We can just see like what comes of it. Well, I'm not trying to be a big player though. Oh, we all need to get your video to the big players on YouTube. Well, Salsa, like, I don't know. I mean, but when I look at all these negative comments, and I'll show you guys, it looks like overwhelming. It looks like an overwhelming amount, but when I look at the likes to dislikes, it's like way more likes. So let's see. Let me look real quick and see what my likes did. Not that you guys really care or whatever, because it was overwhelming at first because I was like, wow. But all it takes is one channel to talk shit and send all their followers over to bombard the comments, and I'm going to get arrested and stuff like that. I don't understand how I can get arrested. I think I was laughing at some of these comments. Well, it's the same thing they're doing a share too. It's like if you got any type of info, it's like they get jealous. This isn't a competition, guys. Like this one. Whoever gave you the information that works for CPS will be fired. Charts are flagged in some cases. Only the people who are working the case have access. It's easy to find out because they keep track of who accesses the charts. So whoever gave the information is as good as fired. It happens all the time in the medical field. Nurses and doctors who access charts of patients that they aren't taken care of get busted all the time and fired. It breaks HIPAA laws, and the person, if they are licensed, will lose their license. So congratulations for assisting her in losing her job and her license. Well, she doesn't work at CPS at that office down there. Let's see. Let's look at you guys are nice, and I'm okay with constructive criticism. Like, I'm okay, like, with negative comments. Like, I always respect, like, people telling me the truth, as long as it's for the real reasons and or for the right reasons, and with the right intentions. Okay, likes to dislikes, 212 to 30, 212 likes, 32 dislikes. And for some reason, my video was posted twice, and the other one has 161 and likes and 37 dislikes. But you would think it was like the other way around. There being 4 times, the 161 being dislikes and the 37 being likes, and then the other one has 212 and 32. I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't mean to post it twice either. Surprised nobody has talked shit about that either. Oh, look at her. She's posting a video twice. She's trying to become YouTube famous. That was an accident. So what happened is I was trying, remember when we were on here the other night, we were watching that documentary? I was trying to cut out the last part of that, the end of my live when we were watching that, because of some of the obscene things shown on that documentary. And somehow, I guess you have to wait till your live is completely, I don't know. For some reason, it posted double. And then by the time I noticed, I had a bunch of comments on both, so I didn't want to delete it. Boobies. Oh. Yeah, really, it does not. What was bothering me is, like, they were, like, saying, the boys are going to see this someday or whatever. And then, so I was like, okay, I was seriously consider deleting them, even though I know it's probably already downloaded and everything. But what did I discuss? Okay, I said that they were abused. We all freaking knew that. They were hit, kicked, punched. They know that. We know that. Do you think that they're going to forget and someday come across my video and just be like, oh my God, I was hit and kicked and punched? The living conditions, don't you think they knew where they were living? And that, especially, I mean, what did I said, that they're thriving now and doing really well? That the younger two boys are together and the one older boy is in a different home? I don't understand the worst of the information. Oh, the body lice and scabies. They're kids. That's not their fault. The worst of the information was about Candace being a pedophile, messing around with Hunter, and that's not Hunter's fault. Hunter's a child. And people wanted to argue with me about like Hunter's age, like, because I said, oh, 1 second 13, 1 second 14. I was like, I mean, it's silly to even like respond to that, but I said 13 because was trying to think. I was talking about, I was wondering when it started, like when she started messing with him, what age. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I would assume it had to have at least been 13. Isn't he 14? I can't. And then somebody argue with me and pretty much try to call me stupid because I say he was 14. I don't know, guys. He might be 15 now. I don't know. Right. It's not a big secret. This is stuff that we already, a lot of it's stuff that we already know, really. We know deep inside. Many of us already know this. Our intuition's telling us this. It's been talked about. We've talked, lice has been talked about a million times. We didn't talk about scabies, but yeah. So, hi, Mystical. I saw you in AB's chat and you're like, this is a guy or something. Yeah, I watch AB all the time. Oh yeah, I did bring up 7 reports of abuse in a year. So, I don't know. Don't be afraid to say, like, if you can think of something I said that would be really offensive to the boys when they get older, or what these people are talking about. You really don't realize how stupid people are until you start a YouTube channel and read comments. Like this person, where are your receipts? Proof. I understand you don't want to reveal your source, but you can black it out. But most people have paper proof, not word of mouth. Yeah, I don't know about. I don't know, maybe about that. What if I accidentally didn't block out the right stuff? I would have to block out every little picture because I wouldn't want any type of proof, any type of something that would lead back to somebody, I don't know. I think probably after I talk about it tonight and, after a couple days, I think it probably won't be talked about again until something happens and Dawn and Candace are charged with something, and then maybe we will. That way, we can reflect and see if this was actually true information. So Miss Lockness, I mean, she is busy. She's been on this post all day. She said, because somebody said, thank you for having the courage to share this horrible information. I'm sick to my stomach. And then Miss Lockness says, it is breaking the law, not courage. If this is true, the people that needed to know already knew. Ziggy is breaking the law and her so-called source. And then somebody said, this is very sensitive info about the children that is not supposed to be public. What is such sensitive info about the boys? What, if anything sensitive, is the Hunter thing? I can see that. But nobody is saying anything about the Hunter. Now they will because I mentioned it. But nobody's saying anything about that. They're saying I released sensitive info about the children. They just want somebody sent them here. I mean, I would love to know where this group of people are coming from. Exactly, CPS, if Summer would still be here. It really wasn't that shocking of information, really. Initially when you hear it, it is, but then it's kind of like, after you think about it, it's not really that shocking of information because it's already stuff that we've kind of seen or talked about or assumed or it's really not that, it's very, the things I shared are very just, it wasn't very specific, there was no specific abuse mentioned. Hitting, kicking, and stuff like that it didn't get into specific instances. That would be really, or even, embarrassing info about the boys or something like that. I could understand, but it's obvious they're abused. And somebody says, no matter whether somebody gave you this information or not does not mean you need to share it. These boys have a future, all of them. And moving on, what you're doing is illegal and very irresponsible as a YouTuber. My suggestion is you take down your video before you get into some trouble for yourself. I'm not throwing it anyway at all. That's just not my purpose. It's to protect yourself. I don't understand how I get in trouble. Everybody hears information from people and shares it. It's hearsay. There's a chance it could be not true, right? This is not somebody I know in my personal life. This is not somebody I've ever met in my life. That'd be a little bit different if it was somebody I knew who worked at CPS, and was working this case. And they were telling me everything, and then I came on here. But this is somebody that I have talked to for a few months, but I don't know personally. I haven't talked to him even on the phone. So it's hearsay, and it's really, I don't know. I just don't find it really that shocking of info, to be honest. Yeah, my first down under, my first instinct, and I am still like wondering if Grandma was even at that swimming hole, because if you remember, the first few weeks, nobody even mentioned Grandma was there. Or anything about her going to the doctor or ER or anything. And then all of a sudden, people were wondering, well, what's she doing at this swimming hole by herself with Hunter and stuff? People were speculating. And then all of a sudden it comes out, oh, yeah, Grandma was with them and at the swimming hole. It was like it was said to cover up all the speculation of anything going on with Hunter. Or her giving alcohol to Hunter to try to have her way with him or something. Like a freaking weirdo. What woman does that? It's crazy. There are women that do it too. There are women who are pedophiles just like men. I am flabbergasted by this. Either you've been had and sent fake information, therefore losing all credibility for posting, or you've been sent private information about minors, therefore losing all credibility for posting. The person who sent this, if true, needs to be fired, and you need to fire yourself. Face palm, face palm, face palm. This is morally and ethically wrong. You really should take this down. If your heart's racing, wait until Ellie shows up at your door. Shame on you. Yeah. You think Tennessee is going to come all the way up to here to arrest for probably some misdemeanor, if anything? You guys, I don't think it's even, if I really thought that this was a crime, I would have nothing to do with it. Maybe, you know what? Just because something's not a crime, though, doesn't make it mean it's not right, okay? Maybe there can be arguments about the morality of the situation and, of it. There can be arguments for that, but saying it's illegal, that's laughable to me. Oh, really? Down Under? I'll have to check out your channel. Sherry Moreau? That's a cool spelling, Moreau. I agree. I don't think Grandma was with them. See, I mean, they might have taken her to the ER, but I wonder if she actually really was at that swimming hole with them. Because that was never mentioned at first. You would think that would be something that, or maybe at first, they didn't realize how big it would blow up, and maybe Grandma was like, hey, don't bring me into this mess. Don't say I was at that swimming hole. And maybe after time, it just, I don't know. It could be a few things. Say her source is an angel. It's really not any different. I don't see how it's any different than any other YouTuber getting any type of really sensitive, I don't. Because I was starting to feel kind of bad, I have to admit. And then, because I kind of forgot, because the comments made it sound way worse. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to re-listen to this, because I was almost about to delete it. And I decided to re-listen to the video, the first hour, and I just didn't. It made me feel better, because I was like, this is not a big deal. Hunter said she was. Yeah, it was all a dream. Just like Nelly said. Nelly used to have a song. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is. It was only just a dream. Yeah, did you guys see my thumbnail? It was like a bunch of trolls coming out of the woodworks. It's people, it's fake. What it is fake outrage. They don't really give two F's, if you know what I mean. They could care less. They just are being followers and are following whoever channel or group that was, talking shit. They're just being little followers. That's it. There's no way that all these people care that I said that the boys were being abused. Or that they were being left alone at 6 hours a day. I mean, big deal. That's not shocking info. We know that their living conditions was deplorable, shocking. Wow. Exactly. You never mentioned her being married. I remember everybody being shocked about Grandma being mentioned because it's like, what? Grandma was there? Probably the share deal. You think that, Benny was trying to get Cher to strike my channel, but there's actually none of Cher's content up on mine right now. Or there's none of Cher's content up on my channel at all. There is a little clip of her in it, but it's from somebody else's channel. Don B put it out there. Yeah, I hear that Don B gets some hate. Oh yeah, I watched this girl's channel today who left a comment on my video, and I was like, who is this person saying that something about, contacting law enforcement and that I should be arrested and stuff. And I looked at her because I can't remember the name, but then as soon as I got to her channel, I see this short video up about Don B. I love Don B. I mean, he sent, about 200 of you guys over here. That's how. And then I saw another comment that somebody said, she said I went from 15 subscribers to 800 in an hour. And it was for views. No, actually, that's not true. I did go to gain a lot of followers in about 24-hour period, but actually, Don B got me about 300 followers, sending people over here. Oh, no. It's not a psychic. No. No. But I do really like that psychic or medium, Donna Serafina, the one I've showed on the channel before. She's really good. Oh, I should have said, yeah, it was a psychic. But then people would be pissed. Like, what? I did think about coming on here and being like, oh, guys, making up something and saying like, oh, it was just something I read on a group or something. I thought about that. I mean, it's not much different than, I don't know. Yeah. Somebody else was saying that Candace was pregnant by Hunter. Yeah, somebody brought me up in there. And are you talking about Chasing Truth? Yeah, she was exactly right on about Lori Daybell's situation. Don't go with the pregnancy conspiracy. I have heard that she's pregnant. I mean, I've heard people even say that. Somebody said in here last night that Summer being Hunters. I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so on that one. Was that Murphy's Law? Was that when somebody mentioned me, was saying like, oh, you gotta watch this Ziggy video or whatever? I didn't hear. Is that what you're talking about? Somebody told you to shut up? Oh. Hey. Be nice to Ladybug. She's been here since day one, which has only been a few days ago, but but yeah, no, it wasn't a psychic. It's cool. It's cool, Grady. I read up. I don't think you meant it really mean like it's cool. I haven't deleted one person yet, and I've had some. Yeah, I can't. I don't know about calling him H. His name's out there. BK. BS. Benny Skis. For bullshit. Full of it. I haven't seen any haters. Yeah, Summer looks exactly like Candace. But yeah, she does. I mean, no, she's not. Hunter would have been like, what, 9? I'm still waiting to see, by the way, about the mod thing. Like I said earlier, I'm still waiting to see if this is even anything going to continue. I don't even care to delete hate comments about me. Though, that's the thing. I'm afraid if I make somebody mod, they're just going to start deleting. And I just don't. I don't care about people saying things bad about me. I really don't. Yeah, I like Don B. Hey, Navy Mom. No graphic essay. I try to call, by the way, I do try to call Hunter H, but like at this point, I think it's really pointless to say H. What's your take on Summer? Accident, sold, hit, and lost. I forever thought it was an accident. I was sure of it, but now I think that they sold her. I do. I think that they sold her, and because of everything with CPS, like closing in on them and stuff over, they just, I mean, my opinion might be a little bit changed because of what I heard from the Donna, but I do believe it's very possible she was sold. And then a close second would be accident if it's not her being sold. And that they were just negligent in some way and something happened and they were afraid to, you know. Yeah, I think that now with what, this boy's being taken, knowing I just feel that they are just the type of people. I mean, look at them, they have no emotion whatsoever, like as far as don't seem sad, anything. It's hard to have any sympathy for these people. Like, people will be like, how would you feel if it's going around, you're putting this stuff out and you're missing you got your daughter gone. It's like, I have a hard time having any sympathy for these people because they don't show any type of they don't seem upset. If they, I think if they didn't sell her, it was because they didn't get a chance. I heard somebody mentioning something like that theory, like where they were going to, but because they were, yeah, they had a lot of very interesting characters in their circle. Oh, are they here mystical, or are you? I'm not seeing any hate comments, but I always see people say, "Oh, you're getting hate comments, you're getting," and I don't. I see them obviously in the comments of the videos, but I don't see them right now. But yeah, BK. That's what I thought. BK, like, because I've pissed off Benny Ski's bucket. And he's absolutely certain I've been calling him all hours of the night because he thinks because he struck my channel that I have his personal info and his address and phone number. They didn't give me that stuff. And I've heard him complain about people calling him all hours of the night before. So, before he even knew who I was. If he would just, I wish he would just like go. I mean, if he wouldn't have mentioned me today in his YouTube, I wouldn't even thought of him. And I still want to know what type of medication was filled that day. I know I got shut down on that question when I asked that in somebody's channel, and like they treated like me like it was a stupid question. But I feel like I really want to know what medication they were getting that day, what they filled. I know probably nobody knows because of, I mean, but maybe somebody knows if it was an opiate or what kind of class of drug or whatever. Hi, Sharon. You did what in AB chat? What was in AB's chat? Towards the end of the video, in AB's chat. What happened to AB's chat towards the end? Right? Oh, they did? I didn't know AB played my video. Did they play my video, T. Riley? Did AB say something? Yeah, I heard Cher say that about them being drunk instead of going to the prayer vigil. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched a little bit of AB today, but then he mentioned that Chris McDonough was on True Crime Commentary, and as soon as he mentioned that, I wanted to check that out, so I went and watched that. But I kind of wondered if I know a lot of people aren't gonna. I don't know. They're gonna. I mean, a lot of people are just gonna think it's bullshit information. So why don't these people just go with that instead of like? I mean, it's not. I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of getting tired. I was gonna go to sleep and then come on in a few more hours. So I might go in like 10-15 minutes and then maybe just come back when I'm more refreshed. Yeah, Dawn sent a bunch of people over here. All these, I didn't get all these. I mean, about 300 of my followers is because of him. And it was before this video I put up about what I heard. That's all I'm going to say from now on, just what I heard. So you guys that are here, I'm not going to mention this person again that I got the info from. They're kind of scared now, obviously. And I feel horrible, but so I'm just not going to even refer to them. I'm just going to say what I heard. Yeah, sleepwalking. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, AB is great about, sending people to other creators and stuff. His channel's really blown up. He has like 15,000 followers now. I swear, like I started watching him when he was like hundreds of viewers. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but he hasn't been around that long. I'm surprised he's able to talk about Summer Wells every night because I mean, he did talk about cash skirting while that was going on. I was pretty obsessed with that too as it going on. But as soon as Summer Wells' situation happened, that kind of got put to the side because they did have somebody arrested. But you remember, so many people were thinking, oh, is Darian Brown? Is that really Darian Brown, or is it the son that lived there that was his friend or whatever? Yeah, not as long as I have some. I mean, I'm not. If I stop putting focus on it, on the person, then eventually it will just fade away like anything else on YouTube. Well, thank you, Missy. I'm glad there are some people that appreciate it and can tell. I mean, you guys could hear. When I was rewatching the video today to decide if it was, because I kind of forgot. I mean, obviously I know what information I put because it's all in messages and stuff, but I wanted just a refresher because after reading the comments and stuff, I'm like, man, people are really, really pissed. They're really coming after me. Maybe I did do something really wrong, you know? So when I re-watched my video, I could hear it in my voice. So I'm surprised anybody thinks that, I mean, that I just made up this information. Yeah, something else will happen. This isn't gonna, I mean, it's not shocking enough info for it to be, you know, there is a few thousand views on the videos, but it's not gonna it's not enough to really. I mean, how much shocking information every other day we're getting shocking information on this case, or at least, you know, people who know the Wells or know, you know, the family, whatever, come out and speak. It's nothing anymore. There's always always some type of shocking info. So I know he took my wrench. But hey, at least he took everybody's. He even took Tiffany or Marie's. So thanks, Sharon. It's funny, there was another Sharon in the comments that was totally tearing me apart. Oh, and then, you know, I got tired after a while. I was just like, instead of replying, because I saw some of these questions, I'm like, are these people for serious? Or are they just like trying to come up with anything? So I just started writing like, hey, you know, thanks for your comment, you know, because it just, oh my gosh, I love Mystery Angels. She is awesome. Yeah, I'm a mod in her, but she modded everybody who asked. I don't think I don't yeah, I'm not worried about it. After rewatching the video, I don't think it's anything concerning, honestly. Yeah, I know Cher's definitely being threatened. I know. Doesn't Chip have such a great attitude for somebody who has a terminal illness and know that she's not going to be living for much longer? I mean, wow. We could all learn something off her, you know? But Cher, are you talking about Cher, or which channels were you referring to? I'm looking at your channel, Down Under. I just subscribed. Well, I guess I can wait and watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it when I'm here, turn it down. I was just curious.
No, I did, but
I'll watch it while I'm going to sleep. Oh my God, she is so good. She is so good at doing stories. Oh, I love listening to her stories. If you're talking about Chip. Oh, because I heard something about True Crime. They were mentioning something with Chris McDonough about how people are coming after him because of they found something in the genealogy of the family. Was it something like that the Sheriff Lawson's supposedly related to Dawn? Is that correct? And Nita's world who is he being attacked by? BK. God, what a loser that guy is. How does he have time to do anything else? After the 3 or 4 hours a day he spends on here, and then him having to go around to channels and finding out who's talking shit about him so he can decide who he's going to strike. Like, that's time consuming. Yes, I do, Down Under. It's under my description. Oh shoot, I think I forgot to put it in this description. Hold on. Maybe it will. Here, I'll put it in in the comments. Just note that when there's an A after double, so it's sales at doubleabeautysales.com. And my website is the same at doubleabeautysales.com if anybody wants to check that out anytime. But yeah, it's sales. Here, I'll type it out like this so you can see. It's what caused. No, I didn't see. I did know something about she had her gallbladder removed or something. No, it's a lady. It's a lady that's attacking true crime commentary. Who's attacking? I thought there was. Oh, I tried to find because I heard about something going on with this genealogy and stuff, and so I went over to their channel and I watched the McDonough video that where he was on there today, but I was trying to find this information about this genealogy or whatever, but I couldn't find that anywhere. Oh, I don't know for sure if they are relatives, but I thought I heard that. Oh, Nita's a lady. Oh, I thought you were talking about that one guy, Nina. Isn't his name Nina Boy? Nina Boy? I don't think I know Nita. No, I don't know Nita's World. I'll just look to see what her channel looks like real quick. Does she talk about some... Okay. Yeah, I'll check her out here in a second. I just subscribed. I don't want to hear yourself. Oh, I understand. I won't play it if you don't want to. Because I was about to play it, and I was like, oh, she might not want me to. It might make her feel uncomfortable while she's in the chat. And I think I would feel weird if somebody's playing my video, especially live. I don't know. Like, I was afraid in AB's channel that he was going to play my video while I was in there. I don't know why I cared so much. But it wouldn't bug me to watch the Reef play, though. I don't know why I'm like that, but she is very good at like her story when she was talking about at first I guess she was talking about her childhood. But, or maybe, I don't know if she was talking about her childhood or she was talking as if she was Summer herself. And how her mother didn't want her. And it was really good. I was like, wow, she's talented. She catches, and it's crazy because I don't know much about autism, so please forgive my, what's the word? I don't know, just please forgive me, but isn't autism isn't it about like having a hard time, socially with others? But you wouldn't be able to tell that by looking at her. And plus she also says that she has an IQ of like 50 something. To me, she seems like a genius. Like, so I find that hard to believe. Now, we all have our gifts in certain areas. Mine's math. But it's different from person to person. So maybe she's genius at, I don't know. To me, I would guess I would guess her, like, if I was just watching her and stuff, I would guess her, like, I always thought that she was had a high IQ. Michelle After Dark. I heard about that person today too. LE Connections. Are you talking about true crime commentary? Yes. Right? But she says that they told her IQ is 50 something, 54, I think. And I was like, there's no way. I mean, she makes these whiteboards, has a whiteboard where she just like writes out this info and stuff, and her spelling looks good. She writes well, she talks very well. But she said she can't like talk on the phone with people or something. I don't think. I don't know. Didn't she say she can't talk like... No, I'm kind of like that. I'm weird about calling. Like, I will avoid like if, for instance, like ordering food. If I can't order it online, I'll find a different restaurant to order from because I don't want to call. Like, I don't like talking to. I don't know why. It's so weird. She said she can't read or write. Then what? How did she do that? A whiteboard with all those everything written down and yeah, she. Oh yeah, she probably does have a high emotional quotient. Yeah, definitely. I do know it does seem like she does have she does mention she does have people that help her and stuff and that do things for her and even because she's like, email me if you want to be a mod or whatever, and I'll get my helpers or whatever I forget what she calls them to, so it sounds like she has people that I think she has a wife too, so I'm I think her wife does a lot for her. Hmm. Well, she talks really well and she can sure hold an audience. And she gets all her videos gets all likes. Hardly any dislikes. Oh, her wife passed away? Oh, that's sad. Ticket him off the internet. Uh who's that? Let me she has a reading app for blind people that reads all her chats. Oh, wow. Oh, is there? There's a petition to get him off the internet? Didn't he start his own petition for? And that just reminds me, I have to email. Chasing Justice was wanting to meet on our channel at noon, but I don't know if I'm going to. I didn't email back because I don't like to commit to times because my schedules, I work from home, so I my schedule's so weird. I don't have regular sleeping schedule like everybody else. So I could be sleeping at that time, I need to email her back. She sure is very interesting. Oh, Nina Boy, there's a. Oh, that's who. AB has a petition. AB has a petition to get. You mean to get BK kicked, or is it BK's petition to get AB kicked? Well, you know that they say I've heard before people say that autistic people are like angels. I've heard that. She sure seems like one. If there is such a thing of angels on Earth, then she's definitely would be one. Is that to get? Is that? Oh my gosh! I'll look it up. Is that a petition or what is the petition? Is it petition.org or something? Oh, AB has a petition to get BK kicked. I thought he did mention something like that, but I thought BK also has some type of petition going around for Don Wells and stuff like that. It's stupid. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, really? Sorry, that was... Sorry, language. Okay, and I'm on his Facebook. Somebody suggested I just made all my Facebook, like, I hardly ever go on Facebook, but sometimes I need it for business stuff, my little business I have going on, because sometimes I list on Facebook groups and stuff like that, my products. I sell regular products like you would see at Ulta and stuff like that, but sometimes when I need to sell product quickly, I'll go list them in the makeup groups for cheap. And that's the only time I use my Facebook. But I did lock down my Facebook today, like, because of all this stuff going on YouTube with this channel. Because there just seems some angry people. I don't know why. I don't know for the life of me why. Like, I don't think the information's really damaging to the boys. I don't. If I thought differently, I would totally take it down. Oh, yeah, here was somebody says, anything for $1, right? I don't even have, my channel's not even monetized yet. It might be by tomorrow, but it's not. Oh my gosh. It seems YouTube is a place you sell your souls, apparently. It's disgusting anyone would do this. I just can't with people. So now I've sold my soul to the devil, I guess. This person said, this is equivalent to releasing someone's medical records. It's against the law. Then this person replies, I feel bad for the kids that this information that is so personal is on the internet, and the older ones could very well see it. True or not, I can only imagine how it would affect them. They could get bullied, made fun of, or never be able to go to a friend's house, and I feel bad for them. I just don't think this is okay. I said, what info is so personal that you feel they will be bullied over? Really? Dramatic much? I haven't really watched A.B. Watchmen. I've heard a lot about him. Oh, but I think I'm gonna get off here, and then I will be on probably sometime tomorrow, because I should have just went to bed like I planned and then came on here. I don't ever feel like I'm myself when I come on here half asleep. I feel like I'm... Yeah, they have been bullied by their kids or by their parents for years, but I really don't think... I don't know what information is so personal about the boys. Do you not... I mean... Is this person aware that this case about Summer Wells is everywhere? And it's been on the news that the boys have been removed? Do you think CPS goes around removing boys just because of internet threats? They don't do that to a family who they feels a victim and is already suffering because they don't have their daughter. It takes a lot to get your kids removed, okay? They try everything to keep the kids with the family. So, I don't know what is so personal that's going to get them bullied. And then I get these questions, why weren't they arrested? I mean, people don't want, at least before you, at least watch it. I know it's, at least watch like the first part of the video where I talk about the stuff before. But anyways, Zoots and Boots. Oh, thank you, Anna Sharps. Thanks, Gritty Gabby. That's really nice. You guys are so nice. Thank you. I know he's so nice. Look, I'll play this little. Look, I'll play. I made this for him. Watch. Oh gosh. I am being myself. I do, but myself, I am a sensitive person, so I don't ever want to. I worry about others more than I do myself. I always have. Yeah, I put that at the beginning of the one of my first videos. That thank you for Don B. As soon as it was a couple days ago, before all this nonsense. Yeah, I think it's on. Let me see. Let me go to my channel and see which. I don't know. Maybe it's the video. Crap, I don't know which video it was on. It might have been the one that. No, it couldn't have been the one that Skeezy got taken down. Maybe the Web of Lives? I don't know. Maybe I'll play it again, put it on my next video again, like at the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys, but I will be on later. Of course, now there's like 10 more people than there have been the whole time, and I'm so sorry. That's because now it's actually a time that some people get up, but me, I'm backwards and I'm now just going to bed. You guys, a couple days ago, I stayed up late like this, and I have to sleep with a fan. And I turned my fan up extra loud, and I always get up at 7:15 to wake up my daughter, because for some reason she's 13, but for some reason refuses to use an alarm and wake herself up. So I wake her up every morning, and I slept through it. I was like, and I woke up at 10:30. I was like, crap. I come out because I knew it. I knew she took that opportunity to just stay in bed as long as she could. But I went to her bedroom. She actually got herself up and somehow woke up and went to school. And I'm surprised. She usually would have woke me up and been like, but yeah, I messaged her on her phone. And I said, I'm proud of you. I was really shocked she didn't take that opportunity to sleep in as long as she could. Like she's done that before. One other time that I slept past, I somehow didn't wake up to the alarm. Who's smart has a sexy voice? Your girl is 14. Yeah, it's a hard age for sure. Mine's 13. Oh gosh, she's my only, but she's my world. She's my everything. And but boy, is she's way different than me. She is mean. I don't know how she got like that, but she is mean. She's always been like that. Like she's sweet but mean. I don't know how to explain it. She'll bring you to tears. You want to know as well what? 24, 28, 29, 30. Wow. 28, 29. Back to back to back to back. Yeah, mine hasn't got any trouble or anything like that, but she just is so boy crazy. It's unreal. It gets really annoying. But hey, I was never like that. It's just funny. I mean, I like boys, but I was not like boy crazy like that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to take off and then I'll come on at a more reasonable time. But thanks for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you guys soon.